of the plant.
Because
He had in mind either disturbance or this plant.
this is a difficult plan.
But actually
Really has
compromise to work the sort of each way bet. It's very difficult, but I think it was part of the equation in his head. Now he's going to drive into the black.
Because snooker's programmed it into him that he has to hit centre pocket every time. It's a very difficult habit to get out of.
Get out of. Lead the way.
To play. He's just checking that again. He said exactly where he intended for that cue ball to land. He mishit it. That was far too near to the centre pocket.
But he'd bagged on his massive armoury of shots going on in his head. Just like Leonardo da Vinci had on the set, what on earth are you trying to draw? Look.
He can shoot no more, so what are we gonna do?
It's perfect. World champion Efren Bata wins.
Swerte.
Magandang gabi mga kaibigan, mga kabilyard. Welcome to Efren Reyes reaction and commentary videos. For today's reaction video, ito ipag-usapan natin at in-analyze natin dito sa isang napakagandang laban nitong si Efren Bata Reyes, the Magician, versus dito sa The King of Snooker. Walang iba kung this is Steve Davis, no? Isa yan sa pinakamagagaling na snooker king. Ginanap ito noong 1999, ito yung World Pool League 9-Ball Championship. Nasa semifinals na itong dalawa na ito. Nanalo sa lag itong si Steve Davis at siya ang nag-break sa rack number 1. 9-ball ang kanilang laban at race to 7. Winners break format yung kanilang breaking format. At dito nga pwedeng manalo ng $75,000 US dollars, no, yung mananalo dito sa championship na ito. Makikita natin dito yung dalawang hari sa larangan ng 9-ball at saka snooker, magtatambal dito at maglalaban. At panoorin natin kung papaano desisyonan itong laban na ito at kung papaano natin makita yung dalawang mahuhusay na billiard at snooker player sa buong mundo. Kaya sundan natin mga kabilyard.
Two world champions here from different disciplines. What does Reyes think of Davison?
Very hard to say because he don't speak much the English, Efren. But I do know that him and Steve Davis at the recent World Championships played some 8-ball together. And I think Efren has definitely got medals as a snooker player in the Asian Games. I'll get the feeling that both him and Bustamante rate Davis, particularly Steve's control of the white, which for once has deserted Efren, to the amusement of the Polish crowd. Bank. Oh, and that's why his bank manager likes him.
At dyan nga mga kabilyard, no, nagpakita kaagad ng isang husay sa bank shot itong si Reyes. Medyo alanganin pa rin yung posisyon nitong cue ball, pero tingnan natin yung discard ni Reyes dito kung paano niya malusutan itong susunod na tira niya. Nakita ninyo sa replay na yan, napaka-easy nung kanyang bank shot na yan para sa ball positioning niya. Pero medyo alanganin yung position nga, medyo kuha ng konti dito sa 4, no, at makakuha ng magandang ball position. Pero tingnan natin kung anong discard dito ni Reyes. Sundan pa rin natin mga kabilyard.
Favorite player, Efren Reyes. You could see a little epitome of why over the next hour.
Oh, this could be a bit special. Loads of side on that cue ball. It's so difficult playing into that centre pocket. Ignored the corner.
And how
At dito nga mga kabilyard, nakita ninyo kung paano pinasok ni Reyes yung 4 doon sa side pocket at nahila niya itong 9, no? Pero tingnan natin, makabalik pa ba siya dyan sa posisyon na yan para sa isang combination shot at matapos ni Reyes ang laban. Ito, panoorin natin mga kabilyard.
Here we go then.
But he knows how to get the 6 to the 9.
Actually, this is missable. This is not a gimme.
Except all he's got to do is err on the inside, because he can make a mess of this and still pot it off the cush.
At dyan nga, pasok yung 9, no? Napakaganda nung desisyon ni Reyes na yun na mag-combine doon sa 6 to 9. At mapapansin natin dito talagang mahusay yung ginagawang tira dito ni Reyes at yung diskarte niya. Kaya 1-0 ang score natin dyan. Si Reyes pa rin ang magbe-break, no? Dahil nga isa itong winner's break format. At dito mukhang may pumasok, no, na bola doon sa corner pocket na foul dyan si Reyes, kaya ball in hand advantage dito kay Steve Davis.
They think he's got other tricks up his sleeve that they haven't got.
I think they are amazed that he can go for the heart of the pocket. But the problem is that you don't always go for the heart of the pocket at this. But I have seen them absolutely.
At dito nga mukhang very disappointed dyan si Reyes, at back to table naman itong si Steve Davis, no? Tingnan natin kung gaano kahusay itong the Snooker King, kung paano niya i-run out itong rack number 2. So panoorin natin mga kabilyard.
The white ball is sensational. He's learning, you see. 2 years ago, he would have actually gone for the heart of the pocket. He's learning when not to go for the middle of the pocket.
I suppose we'll never know, but it'd be interesting to find out whether the cue and the tip size would make a difference.
Oh, beautifully worked to take the orange top left. It's very hard though after you become the maestro that he is to
At dyan nga sa tira na yan ni Steve Davis, talagang nakapakataas ng precision shot niya, no, dito sa laban nito, dahil nga isa ito sa pinakamahusay na snooker king. Mas malaki at mas malapad ang table ng snooker kaysa sa billiard, kaya easy ito para sa isang the snooker king. Pero tingnan natin kung gaano kagaling nga itong snooker king na ito sa kapag nakalaban niya si Efren Reyes, the Magician. Pasok yung 9 mga kabilyard, all 1 na score natin. Mukhang maganda ang pinapakita dito ng dalawa na ito. At maganda ang magiging laban nito dahil pareho ngang mahusay at magagaling, no? 1 point, 1 kay Efren at 1 dito kay Steve Davis. May pumasok sa break niya sa rack number 3. Sundan natin kung makarun out siya dito sa table na ito. Panoorin natin mga kabilyard.
be mentioned in the same breath now as Rempe and Efren Reyes, who is taking on here in this final, which race to 7. Davis meticulously, grindingly, almost obsessively has adapted his skills to become Romford Slim in honor of Minnesota fans. But he's playing the magician. Mark might need to cast more than one spell.
The magician Efren Reyes is a strong favourite, but Davis is capable. Davis can beat him. I think he's going to need to believe he can beat him. He's going to need to be on his guard, especially when it comes to safety. I don't think I'm worried about Davis's potting or his positional play. No problems whatsoever, but the tactical side of this game.
And also, good point, there's an extension of the point. If you lay crafty snookers against this bloke, he will pot his way out of them. Him and Francisco Bustamante, also from the Philippines, are the greatest players ever known to pot their way out of shots that most men would only think a touch was the best bet.
He was trying then. He wasn't too sure exactly what was going to happen, but I can assure you he was trying to pot a ball then. He hit that yellow as hard as possible, hoping he'd get a fluke.
Well, there is, if the bases are loaded, right? If there are gimme balls elsewhere, remember, contact the low ball, and if the other balls go in, you're still in play. Can't see Davis missing here.
No, you're right. So it's going to be very, very important that Davis does take his chances, though.
Crowd enwrapped. They brought rosary beads. All sorts, Filipino flags, people here from the Philippine Embassy. Hey! Snooker players ever get embassy people in their matches? Be on the tour, Mark, give me an answer.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Not the political kind, anyway. Not sure. Oh, I think that passes. Top left.
No problem.
They used to be hooked on classics here in Warsaw. Now they're hooked on.
At dito nga mukhang nakabalik, no, itong si Steve Davis. Muntik pang hindi pumasok yun, pero ganun pa man, pumasok pa rin. At ito, medyo mahirap itong 4 na ito dahil nga alanganin yung posisyon ng cue ball. Pero tingnan natin itong napakahusay sa snooker, no. Mukhang easy packet lang sa kanya yung mga tira na yan. May chance na ngayon si Steve na ma-run out niya itong rack number 3 at umovertake dito kay Reyes. Sundan pa rin natin mga kabilyard.
At the NOT Theatre. In a great response.
Don't know about getting them into the pool hole. When I was 14, they couldn't get me out. Cheat the register for me, pal. Anyway, Davis going about his business here, looking good. The lead in this semi-final. This a little awkward. Less than half ball contact wanted. Oh!
At yun lang, muntik nang pumasok yun. Ganun pa man, nagminti si Steve Davis, makapal yung tira. Chance ngayon ni Reyes na may steal niya, no? Itong tira na ito, makapal yung tira na yan, kaya kumanto, hindi pumasok, clip hanging. At dito, ito mukhang tinira na ni Reyes yung 8, aiming siya ngayon dito sa 9. Mukhang ma-overtikan niya ng isa. Pasok yung 9 na yan, 2-1 ang score natin mga kabilyard, lamang si Reyes. Kaya si Reyes pa rin ang magbe-break dito sa rack number 4. Sundan natin mga kabilyard.
The final coming from this exact spot. And although he flings the cue about and wobbles it round in normal play, at the break, you notice Efren chucks it in on a very straight line. And is he looking in shape? Let's get the white exactly in the middle, but the brown, the cut looks super thin. Nice. Safety.
Well, this could go. This could go. If he can cheat enough of the pocket, he's got an angle to come back down for the blue 2, and with that black 8 over the corner, this is a chance. A slim one.
Got to travel to get a clear line blue 2 to black after this. Oh, didn't want that. Needed more left-hand side. Should have taken the ball around 2 cushions to get a shot at the blue.
At dyan nga medyo disappointed itong si Steve Davis dahil nga humarang, no, dito sa isang bola itong cue ball para magkaroon sana ng posisyon dito sa 2. Ayun nga, yung 4 nakaharang siya. At tingnan natin yung discarded dito ni Steve Davis kung paano niya gawa ng paraan yan. Sundan natin mga kabilyard.
Into him that he has to hit centre pocket every time. It's a very difficult habit to get out of. Well played, Steve.
Get out of. Brilliant stuff.
At dyan nga sa slow motion na yan, nakita ninyo kung paano i-curve ni Steve Davis yung cue ball, no, para lang makakuha siya ng magandang tira doon. At napakahusay nung precision shot nitong si Steve Davis. Kahit may mga harang, no, talagang mapapalaban dito itong si Reyes. Kaya tingnan natin itong The King of Snooker kung may ilalaban talaga dito sa The King of 9 ball. Sundan natin mga kabilyard.
The sea's blue, the sea's white. You never know which patch of effort will emerge. And he could do without gifting him shots like this.
At dito nga sa pangalawang pagkakataon, nagmintis na naman itong si Steve Davis, no, nag-cliffhanging itong ball number 4, kaya mukhang ma-steal na naman ni Reyes itong rack number 4 na ito dito kay Steve Davis. At dito nga mukhang malakas. At ito humarang dito sa 7. Medyo alanganin ang tira na yun ni Reyes. Pero tingnan natin kung anong diskarte niya dito.
That cue ball to land. He mishit it. That was far too near to the centre pocket.
But he'd bagged on his massive armory of shots, and particularly imagination. This man doesn't play the game with a stick. This man has got things going on in his head. Just like Leonardo da Vinci had on the set. What on earth are you trying to draw?
At dyan nga, napakahusay ng calculated play safe nitong si Reyes, no? Hindi talaga matatawaran yung talino nito at husay sa mga ganitong tira. Kaya sundan natin mga kabilyard anong diskarte ni Steve Davis dito. Mukhang tinrap niya dito yung kalaban niya.
Double kiss. And it didn't set it up for Efren. Semi-final here in Poland. He was doing his best, and in a way looking more efficient.
He's missed 2 bad pots. He missed that pink 4 in this rack, and in the previous rack, well, disastrous for him missing the black 8.
Well, I think he's thinking about the thinnest of possible tickles on the green. No, he's not. I thought he might try an each way bet. He tried the intermediate shot.
At dyan nga, napakahusay ng panibagong play safe nitong si Reyes. Talagang napakarami niyang strategy, no, para lang pataubuin itong The Snooker King. Pero tingnan natin kung merong gagaling pa rin itong si Snooker King sa mga play safe ni Reyes. Panoorin natin mga kabilyard.
The perfect one will lead the way for Reyes to step in. Is it going to be leave the white where the green 6 is? Behind the brown maybe?
Well, that would be some shot to play. That would be such a difficult shot
Can't
to
see
play.
another one?
I mean, ideally, you'd like to just clip off the green, put the green in behind the brown. The only trouble is that if he misses it, because he obviously got air on the fine side, if he misses it, ball in hand, back over. But if he could get it, well, Efren would be in all sorts of trouble.
Steve Davis fan there, that lassie. And every session supporting him. And I think he's going for what you suggested, Mark. He's going to try and goose feather the green and take the white way. Mark's applauding on the back of the seat.
I thought it was a great shot. A great shot, the best he could have done in that situation. We have seen Efren bank these, but at this stage of the game, risky shot to play.
Now, given the distance between the balls to the bottom right, I think he's going to try bank. And you see it straightens out. One chance with the bank. The angles with the spin will cancel themselves out. And that's a fluke.
Yep. He's had some luck. I suppose he played the attacking shot, so he put the luck in his favour.
Can he get a direct hit? Extreme right, the brown? I thought there was maybe a path through past the brown without hitting the...
At dyan nga talagang hindi tinitigilan ni Reyes, no, sa mga play safe. At saka medyo sinuwerte doon si Reyes. Tumago itong cue ball, no, sa likuran ng 9 at 7. Medyo sinuwerte pa si Reyes doon. Pero tingnan natin kung gaano kahusay itong si Steve Davis. Kung paano niya para gawa ng paraan nito. Two-rail kick shot.
I don't quite understand this one. Top cushion first or the side?
Top cushion, side cushion.
Pick up.
Unlucky.
Great shot. Another inch. And he would have hooked him. And the brown
At dyan nga mukhang open na itong si Reyes. At medyo masama yung ginawang tira doon ni Steve Davis, no, dahil nga calculated shot yung ginagawa ni Reyes dito. At tinatry niya na pahirapan talaga itong The Snooker King. Tutok na itong 9 sa corner pocket. Alam na this mga kabilyard. At aabante ng isa pang punto si Reyes dito sa 2-1. Ayan nga, nag 3-1 na yung score natin. Lamang na si Reyes. At dito si Steve Davis naman ang magbe-break dahil ito nga 3-2 score natin dito mga kabilyard. Abante tayo ng isang puntos.
The world champion. It's a race to 7.
Davis holds his hands up in disbelief. He got some good movement on the 9 ball. That yellow one went into the corner of the right hand pocket but didn't drop. He actually only kicked it forward a couple of inches.
Brilliant break by Davis. Power and control. But here's main man on any street from Manitoba to Manila, from Manchester to anywhere you like. The main man in pool, the man they call the magician, Efren Reyes, the world champion. Got to be favourite to this kind of pool as well. Up to now in the round robin we've been playing alternate break. This is winner breaks. And in the World Championship he reeled off 7 to beat former world champion Ralph Suke in one game. And look at that for control.
He was willing the spin on that white to take, bending his knees, hoping that will make a difference. Nicely situated now.
His eyes are nearly a foot above the strike zone. No chin to the cue man, him. At the age of 9, when his uncle's pool hall in Mexico, Pampanga, Philippines, bit on the crate. Just watched and watched and watched. Turned some kids into Wordsworth, it turned some kids into Holbein, and some kids into Shakespeare.
At dyan nga medyo masaklap yung posisyon nitong cue ball, no? Humarang dito sa isang bola. Pero tingnan natin kung gaano paraan ni Reyes dito. At ito sinisilip niya at makombination niya ba dito sa 8 or mapina niya yan. Tingnan natin yung diskarte ni Reyes. At yun mukhang itinago niya lang, no, itong 5 sa likuran ng 9 at inilayo niya itong cue ball para nga mas mahirap yung dadanasin na tira dito ni Steve Davis. Kaya sundan natin anong diskarte ni Davis dito para maka-escape sa laban na yan.
Holder of 89 top World Tour titles, 11 of them World Championship titles, various forms of pool, is already in the final. And Davis doing his best. And knowing him quite well, Davis, although he's being dished out some pain by Reyes, he'll be relishing every second of this encounter. Any option that isn't obvious here?
Well, obviously looking to try and disturb that 9 ball at the same time, try and get some movement into it, but I can't see if he's going to be able to kick that across, so well played, well played. That's when Davis comes into his own. I just like the difference in the way they play. You've got Davis, who's robotic in as much that, you know, everything is exactly the same. And you got Efren Reyes. Well, a lot of the time I almost think that Efren's not too sure what he's going to do when he comes to the table.
No, he doesn't. No, I don't think he's a thinker. I think Efren has got a totally synthetic picture memory of the last time he saw somebody. It's an amazing amalgam of his own talent and being able to use a shot that he saw somebody else play.
See, like Steve has polished everything from the way he walks, the way he chalks his cue, his preparation before a shot, even the way he sat at the chair. He's trying to give off no body language whatsoever. They used to call him the Iceman, no emotion. So he'd sit there, back straight, looking dead ahead. You see Efren, he just sort of leans forward, looks around the crowd, doesn't really care what's going on.
Yep.
At dyan nga, intentional tactical safety yung ginawa ni Reyes dyan dahil nag-foul siyang intentional para hindi makakuha ng magandang tira itong si Steve Davis. No? Napakahusay at matalino yung ginawang tactical safety dito dahil nga nakadikit sa gitna itong cue ball na itong object ball. At dito makikita natin itong si Efren Reyes talaga napakahusay sa mga tactical safety.
I think he's worried about whether he's playing the right shot because he knows that Reyes is sat in the chair. He's questioning himself. Thinking, have I missed something here? Is that good enough?
Well, probably for me, but I think it may be using intermediate to brown, intermediate to black. He's going, I think, for the bank. Crowd absolutely tense on this semi-final. Whirlpool League. Now it's cutthroat latter stages. This for a place in the final against Jim Rempe. I think Efren thinks there is a 2-cushion bank here. That's what he's after. No. I think against some opponents he would have tried a 2-cushion bank there.
Yeah, you could be right, Sid. Steve acknowledging that shot from Efren, he thought it was a good one.
I don't think there is room for Steve to try a bank middle left. Well, what I think you might be looking at, although this might be total pie in the sky, is the simultaneous contact orange to black, send the black onto the 9, send the 9 left. Possible. See, simultaneous contact allowed at this, so if he hits the black at exactly the same time as he hits the orange, just watch the line the black takes. Actually, it wasn't that sophisticated. I think that was an attempt to bank the orange.
At dyan nga, panibagong counter safety nitong si Steve Davis. Pero tingnan natin yung discarte naman ni Reyes dito. At mukhang maganda yung pinapakitang tira dito, no, nitong si Efren Reyes. At itong si Steve Davis naman mukhang disappointed sa kanyang performance. Ganun pa man, meron ng 3-2 ang score, no, lamang si Reyes ng 1 puntos. At makikita natin yung tense nung laban na ito dahil nga mukhang nagkakamali dito si Steve Davis at kumukuha naman ng magandang tira itong si Reyes. So tingnan natin, mukhang mahirap ang posisyon na ito at kailangan makakuha ng magandang angle itong si Reyes doon sa 8. Mukhang papaikutin niya para sa 8 to 9 combination.
He has. But he was playing.
Or the each-way bet of the plant.
Because
Yeah? He had in mind either disturbance or this plant.
this is a difficult plan.
But actually
Really has
compromise to work the sort of each-way bet. It's very difficult, but I think it was part of the equation in his head.
At dito nga, iname na ni Reyes, no, yung 8 to 9 combination na yan. Tingnan natin kung papasok yan. At dito nga, pasok yung 9. Abante na naman si Reyes ng 1 puntos. 4 to 9 score natin, mga kabilyard. Lamang na ng 2 puntos si Reyes. Race to 7 lang ito. At ito, makikita natin dito yung tension, no, nung dalawang pool masters na ito. Itong si Steve Davis, King of Snooker, at si Efren Reyes naman, the King of 9 Ball. Si Reyes ang magbe-break sa rack number 7. 4-2 ang score natin. Ayun, tumalon yung cue ball at foul yan. Bolinan advantage naman dito kay Steve Davis.
Just giving that the kitchen sink, Sid.
I think it's a great compliment to Davis that for a lot of people's money, one of the greatest players ever, certainly the world champion, would decide on a rash gambler's tactic. Why not, when you're 4-2 up and it's a race to 7, not just play that from exactly the same place? I think he tried to to throw down the gauntlet to Steve, saying, "Well, I've got you running. Now I'm gonna cripple you." It was, it was a bit of flash, a bit of psychology, and at the moment it hasn't come off.
Totally agree with you. I like it. I think that'll please Davis. You know, I don't think they can work Davis out yet. I don't think Davis doesn't play a straightforward pool game. He's got a bit of everything. I still think they look at that technique and think, "Oh, that looks good. This man looks like he knows what he's doing." We've seen it before when they played in the round robin stage. Davis had him under it.
Well, and also Echo and Howley, and occasionally Rotera in this, tried to get greedy with the pack. That's for the first time Efren's tried to get greedy from the break. Well, my wife said...
At dyan nga, another disappointment na naman kay Steve Davis, no? Mukhang minamalas siya sa mga tira niya ngayon at hindi siya makapaniwala na nagagawa niya yung mga ganyan tira. Kaya ito si Reyes, take advantage siya sa kanyang tira dahil nga nagkakamali na itong kalaban niya at mukhang may panahon pa naman para makabawi itong si Davis, no? Pero ganun pa man, nag-play safe ulit itong si Reyes.
Sweet shot from Reyes. Intended. I don't think he's worked Davis out. I really don't.
But in a way, nobody knows in the world what Efren Reyes is capable of, including Efren Reyes. He's like a volcano that you think maybe packed it in, and then you find another spurt. It's because he's a great copier, an amalgam of all the shots he's seen since he was 9. Forget your silicone pelican chip or whatever. In that guy's head is every experience of spheroids he's had since he was 9. I'm so excited.
At dito nga mukhang magbabang shot itong si Reyes, no? Reverse bang shot ang gagawin niya dito. At yun nga, nagpauna banda, pasok yung object ball. Napakahusay nung ginawa na yun ni Reyes. Kaya ito, natutuwa si Reyes dito. Mukhang sinuswerte, no? At 4-2 ang laban, lamang si Reyes ng 2 puntos. At dito, race to 7 lang ito. Mukhang maganda ang table para kay Reyes, no? At minamalas naman itong si Steve Davis.
Long, short, cut or thrust. If the Three Musketeers had been recruiting, D'Artagnan wouldn't have got a look in. Absolute brilliant work by the world champion.
That was a better shot. He had a lot of check side on that cue ball to hold it for the green 6. There's not a lot in them. Just a couple of percent. It's just looking to attack. He's seen those shots before. I don't think Davis has. Because he hasn't.
Dyan nga tulad sa inaasahan natin, talagang mataas din yung percentage ni Reyes sa kanyang queuing skills, no? Last ball siya para sa rack number 7, mukhang aabante ng 3 puntos itong si Reyes. At maganda yung kanyang tirada dito sa laban na yan. 5-2 yung score natin, lamang si Reyes ng 2, 3. At dito sa rack number 8 naman, nasa table pa rin itong si Reyes, no, dahil siya yung nag-break sa rack number 8. At ito, mukhang maganda ang pinapakita ni Reyes dito.
Swerve round heavily, trying to take. Oh, lucky son! I think he was thinking of taking that curve into the 9 after contact with the yellow. Yes, it is. Has he got a straight pot, middle or bottom left? You reckon, Mark? Just go.
There's the answer. Goes into the bottom left. The middles looks dubious. They prefer the corners as it is, so I presume he's going to take that. Touch out. It's funny. When Reyes misses, he sort of smiles to himself or laughs. Now, is that something he's putting on? Trying to act like he doesn't care?
Oh, yes.
Because there's no way you're going to be
Because if
happy
you
with
come back
missing,
and
are
say
you?
we played for 200 and I lost, I'll play for 500 now. You won't miss shots like that. There's something in his face that makes guys he takes to the cleaners when he plays some money just think he can't be serious. In good shape on the blue too now. And I don't know, I'm not just imagine. I think there's now a stab in his cueing action that wasn't there 2 years ago when he started to play this. This idea of changing the speed as you come through the ball. This slowing up sometimes, but always continuing as a stroke. It's a more crude form of use of cue than snooker. But maybe it must be at this.
Maybe he has to cue it differently because of the cue he's using. It's not as heavy.
Exactly.
It's not as thick.
Yep.
And he's using the same cue as he uses for snooker, and the balls in pool are considerably bigger.
At dito nga sa tira na yan mga kabilyard, medyo alanganin yung position talaga nung dalawa dahil naka-cluster yan. At dito kailangan kumuha ng magandang posisyon ni Davis para makapanalo sa rack na yan. Pero dahil nga sa disappointed siya sa kanya mga tira, mukhang hindi na maganda yung mood ni Davis dito, no? At tinambakan pa siya ng 3 puntos. Race to 7, 5-2. Lamang si Reyes at medyo alanganin ang posisyon ni Davis sa kanyang cue ball. Sundan natin mga kabilyard.
So, in a funny way, Davis playing with a smaller cue at 12 mil.
He's doubling it. Not doubling it, but he's certainly increasing it, yeah.
Putting on more or less spin than he needs. So really, well, he asked a question earlier on in the series, should he use a proper pull cue? Maybe he should try. But also there's the question, because Steve's still very much part of the snooker.
At dyan nga, na-foul pa itong si Steve Davis, no? Kaya ball in hand advantage itong si Reyes. May cluster pa rin doon, pero tingnan natin kung magawang paraan ito ni Efren Reyes na ma-run out itong table na ito at mauna sa top of the hill. Panoorin natin at sundan mga kabilyard.
He thought that good habits for this learned were detracting from long-learned habits at snooker. I don't see pack this in, but so maybe that's the dilemma. To get really good at this, it might affect your snooker.
Exactly.
Rather than Efren going for the jugular here, looking at them take it to 6-2. It's a race to 7. It's a semi-final.
At dito nga, tulad ng inaasahan natin mga kabilyard, no, mukhang mauuna sa top of the hill itong si Reyes dahil maganda na itong posisyon ng cue ball. At dito, makikita natin kung paano trumabaho si Reyes sa kanyang mga cue ball positioning at cue ball control. Aiming siya sa 9 para sa last ball, pasok yan. 6-2 na, nasa top of the hill na si Reyes at siya ang magbe-break sa final rack. At dito makikita natin yung golden break ni Efren Reyes. Ayun nga, pumasok yun, panalo si Reyes. Thank you guys for watching. See you on my next video. Don't forget to subscribe.
Slim! What is this man not capable of?